Hey Laura, thanks for sending me that email about your student seeing that lab quiz thing. I wanted to show you what I usually do. So I'm logged into your OMHS, and if you go to Tools and Class List, this is going to show you all the students in your class. And then I usually just go and find the student by typing their name in the search box. Here's the student. If you click this little arrow and click View as User, this is going to kind of like log you in as them. So I clicked yes. And if you look up at the top right now, you're impersonating your student. And I had no idea what lab quiz the student was talking about, but I'm like, oh, I wonder if it's the overdue item. Because the notifications that come here on the little bell, if you click it, are oftentimes for things that are overdue or things that are coming up. So when I click here, I'm like, oh, that lab that she keeps getting, I think it's a she, that your student keeps getting notifications for is overdue for her. She hasn't done it yet, according to this. Now, I know the email said, oh, the lab I completed, but the notifications she's getting right here are for the Unit 3 lab quiz, which is the Unit 3 lab quiz, which is showing overdue for this student. So you can let that student know. You can even take a snip of this and say, I noticed that you have the Unit 3 lab quiz overdue. The OMHS is giving you notifications to remind you to complete that each day. Once you complete that quiz, the notification will go away. So that's kind of the gist there. But the next thing I would do before sending that is just to make sure that she actually didn't do it. So if you come up here now and X this, it'll stop viewing as her. And now you're back to your OMHS. And there's a few ways we can do this. Like, let's see if I can find the lab under content. I think this is something you created. I could be wrong. Versus like already existing in the OMHS. Where would Unit 3 lab quiz be? Maybe in 3? I don't even know. Maybe we could talk about this today. Okay. You could go to it in content, but I don't know where to find it for you. So we could go to the gradebook as well. And I'm just going to see if the student has a grade for that quiz. Oh, interesting. Why do you have... Oh, you have a different view than I usually use. Okay, there we go. Okay, Sumaya popped up. This is just one way to do it. I could also go to manage grades and look, but I don't know your grade book enough. So here we go. Unit 3 lab quiz. I do not see a grade for it here. Okay, one more thing we can do just to be sure, because you know, sometimes OMHS is weird. She could be like, I already did that. And she could be right. Sorry, I'm going to go back as that student again and view as that student. And just make sure, I'm going to actually like click on the assignment and see if there's a grade for it. So you can see completed 0. So she never submitted for this assignment. That's why she's getting the notifications. So thankfully it's an easy response. She just needs to do that assignment. Let me know if you have more questions.